Just got off Superman the ride. What's up guys? I'm the East Coaster fan, and today I'm here for my very first visit to Six Flags New England. This is a park I've been wanting to get to for many years, and it's weird because I only live maybe about 3 hours from this place, and I've been to many parks further away. So it's kind of strange that I'm finally visiting it now, but it doesn't matter because we're finally here. And in true Six Flags New England fashion, I am walking a very far distance to the entrance. I will also note that there is a tram, but there's only one car in the tram, and I just figured I'd walk to get some exercise. This is my third park visit in a row. Friday, I was at Six Flags Great Adventure for their July 4th Fest, and yesterday I was at Lake Compounce for Ace Day at the Lake, which was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen those videos already, be sure to do so. And it looks like the tram just beat me. What a shame. Well, at least in doing this, you get to go over this cool bridge over the road. But we're gonna be making our way now to the entrance of Six Flags New England. All right, all through the park now. A little bit interesting. They had the admission and then the security, so that was a bit unique. So now we're just waiting for this rope to drop by Thunderbolt, but we're not heading to Thunderbolt. Michael, where are we heading? Superman. Superman. We can't see it from here. Oh geez, we got it running up the poles right now. Oh no. Everyone has the same idea. I love this view, but I'll have to look at it later. It is freaking chaotic in here. Oh my god. Well, let's see if this ride's worth it. Just got off Superman the ride. Did actually 2 rides on it. One in the, I believe, second to back row, and one in row, I think 4. And those were both solid. I actually right now think I prefer it towards the front, which I didn't think I would at first, but I just think the airtime hits a little better, and it's just a more fun ride in the front. I especially like going down into the mist. The mist was on, and there are some great ejector airtime moments. One other thing too, I was worried about the restraints, the U-bricks, which I've heard a lot of mixed things about, and they're okay. They're not the greatest restraint, but I don't think they're like Skyrush 1.0 bad, so it's something I could tolerate for now. We are joined now by Alex, who is actually the park expert this time.
Yep, it's very weird being at a park that you two have never been to before, and I've been here multiple times. Very much a Six Flags park, but there's a lot of great rides here, especially Superman and Wicked Cyclone.
I'm happy you're our guide today because I am a newbie here and I don't know what to do. But I do know we're heading to Wicked Cyclone next. Gosh, I really love this queue for Wicked Cyclone here with all these props. Like, damn, that's impressive. Next ride up, take a break from coasters to do the insane 400-foot tall skyscraper. I've never done one this tall before, so this should be interesting. Well, that was a fun ride. I'm not sure if I prefer the regular model or that. This you obviously get the height, but I kind of like the part on the normal skyscrapers where you go back up again faster and a lot more forceful. So tough to say. Either way, great views of this whole park from up there. All done now with Mr. Six's Pandemonium, because I'm calling it that now. That was actually fun. Really smooth, much smoother than the Shredder, and honestly, that might mean I like it more than the Shredder, which is crazy to say. This water structure right here is very tempting on this extremely hot day, especially when it's all surrounded by asphalt. In fact, this like whole park is surrounded by asphalt. Because I am coming for my first ever visit today, I did not get to see Goliath here, but this is the plot that it was in. Right now it's set up for a fireworks showing. I'm assuming they launch it back where catering is, and you can pay if you want to get a chair and look at the fireworks over here. I'm not sure if I'm upset about missing Goliath because that coaster looks pretty painful. We're now here at JB's Smokehouse Barbecue, which I've actually heard is probably the best restaurant in this park. Gonna give it a shot and see what I get. This is the inside of JB's Barbecue. It's this like nice open area, it's air conditioned, a lot of TVs as well. And this is what I got, the pork sandwich. I'm assuming it's similar to the one that's at Best of the West. It has the pork there. It doesn't seem to have the onion ring that's there, but it does come with waffle fries, so that is a nice change. All finished now, really good food. I'd say definitely on par with Best of the West. So if you come here, definitely make use of this barbecue restaurant. But I wanted to come over here real quick because I thought this was funny. I guess there's like these trash awards, and there's your reference to Riverside right there.
Know your place, trash.
We're here now in this weird corner of the park because Houdini is actually open over here, which looks to be kind of rare. So I'm gonna do this and compare it to the Great Adventure one. Here's one main difference, the queue is indoors. Also, let's check if these bricks are real. Sounds real. Well, I actually couldn't really film much inside there except that one bit. There were some interesting changes compared to the Great Adventure one. Although I think I prefer the Great Adventure one overall. Due to setting, I think the pre-show is done slightly better, as well as just the main ride. But the ride experience itself, like the contraption, the Vekoma Madhouse, is the same. So if you're just looking for that, you're gonna get it in this attraction.
I'm disappointed. We didn't get to hear Among Us.
We did not hear Among Us.
Or the classic line, look, there, in the Chinese water torture chamber.
I mean, Great Adventures is closed right now as of the recording of this video, and it'll be open during Fright Fest, so I'll be able to truly compare it then, but it's nice to do a Houdini while I can. Well, we're in Rockville now, and I'll give them credit, they actually themed the asphalt to a street this time. Everything else is actually pretty cool. We have encountered in one of the theaters a mini train show going on.
I like trains.
Just wrapped up two things. One was Batman the Dark Knight, which is probably my second least favorite four-wheelers coaster. I think it might just have to be with both the layout and the way it rode. It's not my favorite. I feel like it could be a little bit better. And then right across here we have Joker, which is going right now. We only flipped once in this entire thing. Thankfully the wait was somewhat manageable, but there were some interesting ops on there for sure. In fact, this whole day has sort of had like interesting operations. Like when we were on Batman the Dark Knight, the ride op let someone ride with a cup in his hand holding like this the entire ride. We were like watching to see if it would fly out anywhere. Our next coaster, Catwoman's Whip, aka Blackbeard's Lost Treasure Train, aka Harley Quinn Crazy Train.
Wrong. Catwoman Whip.
I'm sorry, there's no apostrophe S's in this park.
Nope.
Look how many people are on this train. We have them, and then empty back. All done with Catwoman Whip. Said it right this time. I didn't know it was gonna do only one lap either, so that was a bit of a surprise, especially coming from Great Adventure where they do two. At least it made the line move quicker, I guess. Next up, in what could possibly be the longest coaster name I'll ever record on my coaster count list, Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from Arkham Asylum. That is the full name, by the way. It seems to be in like water ride mode or something because there is a lot of water here. Might get wet on this, but honestly, I don't mind. You know, something I've noticed with all these roller coasters and attractions here at Six Flags New England is that they actually have a plaque with all this information from like manufacturer, the speed, date, you name it. that was interesting. I do like the water effects on there. I'm assuming that's only seasonal during the summertime. But then we got hit with a goofy Sky School level braking at the end where it felt like a gut punch.
That was the Dark Knight Rises coaster.
It was.
A lot of cool elements, but then you just...
Or discount Dark Knight too.
Yeah, so the Dark Knight Rises.
We'll finish with Thunderbolt. And that was kind of just a mid-Woody in my opinion. But the operations were what really stood out, but all in the wrong ways. They did not do a good job with operations. They're taking way too long. The controls, I think, were also taking a while for it to set. Even with one train, they had to visually scan the ride area. And after like 10 seconds, they would let the train go, so.
Also, they had to like physically unlock each car. Like the restraints wouldn't just unlock when we got to the station. They would have to like unlock, they had to like go around with the foot pedal and unlock everything.
But once again, we're heading to Flashback to finish up the credits at this park. And just when we got here, the ride went down. Everyone abandoned the queue, except us. We're sticking it out.
Oh, baby, a triple!
I think an executive decision is going to be made. I'm going to do a final ride on Wicked Cyclone just to say that I did 2 rides on that and Superman, and then leave the park because I got to go home. I have work tomorrow. So that'll mean I'm missing both Great Chase and Riddler of Revenge, which I'll try to get next time I come to this park. Finished my second ride on Wicked Cyclone, and that was really good. Sat in the second row, and even though you could see the elements this time coming, it was still crazy. There are a few hills in there that are so violent, I swear to God, and I think it's my favorite in the park. But with that being said, I am gonna head out now, just due to what I said before. I have work, and I'm okay missing the credits that I missed. I'll probably be back here sooner rather than later. So that's the end of my visit here to Six Flags New England. Nice little park, but I think it's really carried by Superman the Ride and Wicked Cyclone especially. But I'll definitely be back here as, again, it's not super far away from my house, so it's a reasonable day trip. But overall, I hope you enjoyed my coverage and my first visit here to Six Flags New England. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I think I'm tired and I have work, so I better get home now.